Hey, what's going on guys? Raf here, and today I'm going to be tinting this Nissan Kicks with 20% ceramic heat rejection tint all around, but I'll be showing you guys the breakdown of how to do the two front doors. So let's get straight into it. So the first step is to pretty much lay your tint right outside of the glass. This is where we're going to be shaping it to the window. You also want to make sure you tack down in between placing the films onto each other, just to ensure it won't move when you make your first cut. Your first cut would be the front edge. Just make sure you follow the rubber. After cutting that front edge, you want to bump outwards at least ½ an inch. After doing so, cut the back edge. After cutting that back edge, you want to bump it 1/8 of an inch back and a little downwards as well. Next step is to cut the top edge. Just roll down the window, make sure you grab the bottom so it doesn't pinch on itself, and cut the top. Lastly, for the shaping process, make sure you cut the edges, whatever excess edge. Just follow the straights and follow curves. Now it's time to prepare for the shrinking process. Lay the tint back out on the glass and make sure you leave a gap at the bottom and towards the pillar. After you lay it out, squeegee the water and make sure you leave some water behind the tint. Time to shrink. You see those tunnels or fingers? Your goal is to heat those up so the tint lays flat. Finally, it's the most tedious part, the cleaning process. Even if there wasn't any existing tint, I like to clean the windows beforehand just in case there's anything, but go ahead and grab your stainless steel 1-inch razor blades and start scraping away. For the inner seals, I like to get my cutting knife and cut downwards as well, just to ensure there's nothing in there. If you don't have any door panel covers, make sure you wipe as you go, just to ensure that nothing gets overly saturated. Right here, I'm going to be taking out my white scrubbing pad, and it's time to scrub away all debris that was left behind with the razor. When you're done scrubbing top to bottom, make sure you squeegee out all that dirty soapy water. Lastly, just to ensure there's nothing left, I like to give it one last final squeegee. Now it's time to peel the liner from the tint, so make sure your hands are all clean and to peel away slowly. Now let's get to installing. So pretty much I like to saturate the whole glass, make sure the film doesn't get stuck. So your goal here is to try to get the front edge in first, guiding it downwards with your other hand as well. If you're having a hard time, try to use one of your skinniest tools and try to get it right behind the rubber. Try to not let the tint touch anything but the glass to ensure it's a perfectly clean install. After getting the tin inside the rubber, roll it down and line up the top. Lastly, soak the outside with your slip solution and start to squeegee top to bottom. Don't forget the size as well. You get your slimness card and try to get all the soapy water out. Roll it up and get the bottom. Clean the surrounding area and admire your work. But what kind of person would I be if I didn't have a B-roll montage? Let's roll the clips. Alright guys, so that's pretty much how you tint the two front windows of a Nissan Kicks. If you don't think you got what it takes, or if you want to leave it out to the professionals, give us a call at 671-788-2748. Schedule with Stewart's Auto Garage today.